Welcome back to Gill the Fan, where we talk everything baseball, especially everything controversial and crazy. Milton Bradley was a Major League Baseball outfielder who played for the Montreal Expos, the Cleveland Indians, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Oakland Athletics, the San Diego Padres, the Texas Rangers, the Chicago Cubs, and the Seattle Mariners. In spite of his obvious talent, his life and his 11-year career would be severely blemished by his explosive, uncontrollable temper. In 2003, while with the Indians, Bradley was ticketed for speeding in Ohio. He refused the ticket after being stopped and sped away. The incident earned him 3 days in jail. During an on-field altercation, he threw his helmet and bat in the direction of umpire Bruce Froemming. While with the Dodgers, Bradley was suspended for 4 games when he emptied a ball bag onto the field after arguing with umpire Terry Kraft. During a home game against the Rockies, a fan threw a bottle at Bradley, who proceeded to pick up the bottle and throw it into the stands while yelling at the fan. He was suspended for the rest of the season and fined. While with the Padres in 2007, Bradley tore his right ACL while being restrained by manager Bud Black during a confrontation with first base umpire Mike Winters. In 2009, while with the Cubs, he was given a 1-game suspension for making contact with umpire Larry Vanover during an argument. That same year, Cubs general manager Jim Hendry suspended Bradley for the remainder of the season after Bradley made negative remarks about the Cubs in an interview with the Daily Herald. In 2010, as a member of the Seattle Mariners, Bradley, without permission, removed himself from a game and exited the stadium after an angry exchange with Mariners manager Don Wakamatsu. By 2011, the Seattle Mariners were growing weary with Bradley's antics, specifically during a series against the White Sox. In one game, he was ejected for arguing balls and strikes. In another game, he was booed for not hustling after several balls hit his way. Off the field, Bradley's anger would manifest even worse consequences. In 2005, in Redondo Beach, police received 3 domestic violence-related calls from Bradley's home. In 2011, Milton Bradley was arrested at his home in Encino, California, and charged with making criminal threats to his wife. In 2013, a jury convicted Bradley of 9 counts of physically attacking and threatening his wife Monique, including 4 counts of spousal battery, 2 counts of criminal threats, 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of vandalism, and 1 count of brandishing a deadly weapon. He received a sentence of 32 months in prison and 52 weeks of anger management and domestic violence classes. Some of the alleged abuse included Bradley smashing a glass over his wife's head, choking her, and causing a black eye and bruising to her chest. He also threatened to kill her on multiple occasions. His wife would pass away that year at the age of 33 while in the hospital from cryptogenic cirrhosis of the liver, hemorrhagic shock, and cardiac arrest. Some feel these conditions were exacerbated by the stress she suffered during her relationship with Bradley. In 2018, Bradley was charged with spousal battery and taken into custody on bail of $175,000 for abusing his second wife, Rachel, while still on probation for his earlier domestic violence conviction. There are people who believe his violent behavior stemmed from Bradley growing up in a home where his cocaine-addicted father physically abused his mother. That's it for Gill the Fan today, and remember what I always say. Positive things happen to positive thinkers. Who said that? Coop, and he was the greatest player I ever played with.